every day, I am going to do one thing I have never done before. That, my friends, is my New Year's resolution.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah?
Mine is to pilot a commercial jet.
That's a good one, too, Phoebes. Now all you have to do is find a plane load of people whose resolution is to plummet to their deaths.
Maybe your resolution should be not to make fun of your friends, especially the ones who may soon be flying you to Europe for free on their own plane.
We're back now at 8:12 with the annual tradition kept by those famous friends and many others, New Year's resolutions.
So a recent survey found that about a third of Americans will set a goal for the year, exercise and happiness topping many of those lists.
Here to help us stick with, we hope, and reach our goals in 2026, Daniel Pinky is the best-selling author of several books on business, creativity, and behavior, including The Power of Regret, How Looking Backward Moves Us Forward. I'm looking backward, Daniel, and remembering when we did this like a year ago. I don't know that I really kept it for very long. So that's where we start this effort, right? We want to do better than we may have done in 2025.
Yes.
Why is it important to sort of lay out our intentions and our goals for the year ahead?
Well, the New Year's is what's called a fresh start date in social psychology, where we can turn the page on our old selves and see a new self. So first of the month, first of the year, beginning of a quarter, those are times where we can actually have a fighting chance, at least, to change our behavior.
Okay, so you want a fighting chance. What's the best way to start on January 2nd?
Do less. All right. What happens sometimes is that people have these resolutions. I'm going to eat vegan. I'm going to recycle. I'm going to write in my gratitude journal every morning. Too much. Pick one or two things. Make them very, very specific and very, very measurable.
Like happiness is not a good one.
Happiness is lovely. Happiness. I'm all for happiness. It's not a very good New Year's resolution.
Not practical.
So let's get specific.
Yeah.
What are the keys to a good resolution?
Okay, so what we have research showing that what are called approach goals are more important than avoidance goals. So don't say I'm going to stop eating junk food. Say I'm going to eat a piece of fruit at every meal. At two meals a day. Okay, specific,
proactive,
measurable,
yeah.
Specific and measurable.
Okay.
Do things like figure out something that you can actually measure, so that and someone else can hold you accountable to.
Yeah, you say be specific.
Be specific. So we don't like general things. I don't want to. Being healthy is not a goal. Exercising 3 days a week is a goal. For me, one of my goals is to be a little bit more intentional about writing. So if I say I want to get more writing done, that's not a good New Year's resolution. A good New Year's resolution, which I'm going to say to you guys right now, to all of America, is 5 days a week, 3 hours a morning of writing. That's something I can measure, and I can have a partner who can hold me accountable.
We started with my kids reading 30 minutes extra a day, and that lasted for about the first 27 minutes of the first day. But we'll see how.
Well, speaking of which,
Yeah.
I think sticking with resolutions is really the hardest part. How do you do that?
Well, first of all, look for another fresh start date. Okay, so we have a fresh start date of January 1. You can find another date in the year. So February 1, your birthday, your anniversary, or something like that. The other thing is just give yourself a little bit of grace. Forgive yourself for screwing up and just start again. Be specific. Be measurable, and I'm a big fan of having someone hold you accountable. So that you have a friend or a partner. I have a group of people who we have accountability lists, and so we meet every 6 weeks, and we have written down what we want each other to hold us accountable.
You do this
for.
With your friends, an accountability list. That's
Yeah.
kind of a good idea because you have somebody to whom you're sort of responsible.
Do you have New Year's resolutions?
My New Year's resolution is 5 days, 5 mornings a week, 3 hours of writing. Every week.
Okay. Can we be part of your accountability posse?
Laura J., what's
Hold
yours?
you to that?
Yeah, what's yours?
I'm working on mine. I think I got another 45 minutes to come up with
I need to be more specific because mine is often focus on experiences, not things, right? But you would say, all right, come up with 2 particular trips and do them.
Exactly. Or with your family, say, the third Saturday of every month, we're going to have a family day where we're going to do something unique that we haven't done before.
Yeah, fine.
That's a specific, measurable thing, and we're going to hold you accountable for it.
Well, I was going to say, you're my new accountable group, so we'll make it happen. Daniel, it's nice to see you.
Thank you, Daniel.
Appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.